Success is achieving your own goals in your own way. Knowing what you want and going for it.
I think the smartest thing we did was say, you know what, people were so quick to say the old ways of doing music were dead and sinking, and I think, you know, what I did was say, you know what, radio's still really important, MTV, BET, VH1 are still really important, but we also need the new ways, and I didn't jump away from what was working in the music business and just completely disregard it. It was, we kept one foot in today's world, and then we definitely had one foot leaping forward, and we surrounded ourselves with like the youngest, brightest, most creative people who not only live the culture of music, but like were these digital geniuses that every day would come in and tell us about a new platform, a new social media website, a new way to market, a new way to do viral videos, or introducing, discovering new music, and rewarding people for turning on their friends. And so it was, you know, we definitely had in the organization people with a lot of wisdom who've been doing this for a long time, and then a whole ton of people that were barely 20 who are showing us how to get to the kids in the quickest, coolest way, so it didn't feel like we were a big company trying to push out our music, but that they could discover the music.
As a leader, was it hard for you to build this type of consensus, to have one foot in the existing model and one foot in the future of the business?
Well, you know what, initially people were kicking my butt because they wanted me to just stop being old and stuck in the mud. And it wasn't sexy to talk about, to continue to have people inside the organization that did stuff that was considered yesteryear. But that was the stuff that's still paying the bills and still moving the needle. And still you could see radio equals sales, playing videos on the main video channels equals sales. And as sexy as it wasn't to talk about that, I had to stand in rooms and defend it and say, you know what, I think a really smart business strategy is to make sure we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, to continue to nourish that part of our business as well as invest in the whole new side of our business.
You're considered one of the most innovative and successful leaders in this industry. What would be the one advice you would give to other leaders in this really challenging economic time where people are also dealing with dynamic change at every pass in their jobs?
You got to believe what you're doing, and you got to believe it, and you got to see it, and then you got to dream it, you know, and that's what we do here. You know, we sign on to a beautiful artist that may not be ready, but you have to dream it, and you have to see what that long road is going to be for them, and you got to stay in it and not let any of the haters tell you it's not going to work and why it can't work and why that the earth is falling out beneath us. It's like, you know what, great music, great artists, people will buy a t-shirt, they'll buy a ticket, they'll buy the music in whatever form they want it, and I believe that. And no matter what's going on around me, we've shown everybody that it works.